Hello, the internet. It is Thursday, the 19th of March, 2020. Now, you know I'm house sitting for my sister up in Janali. Well, what's a stone's throw from Janali? The Nasho, mate, the Royal National Park. And I thought, why not take a stroll through the Nasho? And here we are. Look at this beautiful place. Holy moly, look at this. During this sketchy time of the existence of planet Earth, I'm referring to the coronavirus, the message is social distancing. That's the message, to not get infected by this virus. And I mean, out here in the Royal National Park, you are distancing yourself from everything. So I feel like this is a safe option. Now, I do want to talk a little about my skin cancer here. For those that don't know me, that aren't... Hey, keep it down. That's a cockatoo, native bird to this country. This is a skin cancer, a basal cell skin cancer. It's being treated with our Dara cream. This is a normal reaction. Before anyone says, what's that massive thing on your head, dude? Yes, we're 5 weeks in. This is normal. I'm gonna try to present myself to the best side where I can, but you may see glimpses of this hideousness. Try to forget this hideousness and enjoy this beautifulness. I can talk bird. I mean, that doesn't even sound like a bird. That sounds like a dragon, right? What are we in, Game of Thrones? Crikey! Keep it down up there! Keep it down up there. Wow, we got our first signs of water here. This is called Bola Creek, B-O-L-A. That's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. This here is going to be a spot where I could sit down and do what I really want to do here, and that is a drink review, a beverage review in the Great Aussie Outdoors with a special beverage. This Jack Daniel's product, Jack Daniel's pre-mixed with berry. Yes. You heard correct, berry. Wow, what? Huh? If you're not German, you may have not heard of this before, because this premix is only available in Germany. Only available auf Deutschland. And we've got two of them right here in the Royal National Park, Australia. Now, those of you who've played this game before, when I say this game, I mean the game of beverage reviews in the Great Aussie Outdoors. How would you know that this is a German-only release? Two key indicators. 10%. That's right, 10% alcohol by volume. Only in Germany, folks. We don't even get the berry flavor anywhere else in the world, but if we did, it would be around the 5%, 4.8, 4.7. Jack and Berry in Germany, 10%. Jack and Cola in Germany, 10%. Jack Lynchburg Lemonade in Germany, 10%. Jack and Dry in Germany, 10%. 10%. You know why that is? Because the Germans can handle it. The other key indicator is that it's only a 330ml can, so there's less in the can, but more alcohol. Could you imagine that in Australia? We're going to give you a smaller package with more alcohol. The Australians would be like, hell no, we got to give you a bigger package with less alcohol because you kids can't handle it. Go to Germany or have Germans send you some Jack. Oh, look, I can't talk any longer. I want to open this. It's killing me. I've never had it. I'm dying to try it. All right, here we go, folks. Ooh. Ooh, that smells terrible. That smells really, really bad. Crikey. All right, let's hope the taste is better than that smell. Ooh. What? It's like It's like a tart. It's tarty. Kind of tastes a bit like guava. Wow, this is this is really bad. No wonder it's one market only. I got all excited. It's actually very, very bad tasting. Yeah, it's like a what a letdown, Jack Daniels. Holy crap. Well, standing in the middle of the Pelona Brook didn't make this experience any better. I'm sorry to report this. Well, actually, you know what? I'm not sorry to report this. I don't represent the Jack Daniels brand. I've tried to, but they said no, or they said yes, and then they didn't say anything. Here's my hot tip. This one is a dud, an absolute dud. The German market, you guys can keep it. This will not sell in Australia. This will not sell in Australia at all. It smells like and it tastes like when you go into a jam factory where they're making jam, but something hasn't quite worked. It's not a berry. You're not getting the berry flavor here. You're getting like a tanniny fruit, like I said before, like a guava or something. It's really quite disgusting. If I'm being completely blunt, it's not nice at all. Thankfully, there's 10% alcohol in here. That's the only saving grace here. The Jack Daniels whiskey, everything else in this is garbage. So it's got like a light kind of fizz to it, not a hefty fizz. You're not going to be like bubbling in the nose and everything. It's just kind of mellow fizz, but I just can't get past that flavoring. Maybe that's my Aussie taste sensations. I don't know. Hey, I'm half German. I should have a half appreciation for this, and I got nada. But I tell you what we should do. For comparison's sake, we should open a fresh one, decant it into a glass, and have a look at the coloring, texture, how it looks in the glass, how it tastes in a glass. Well, I guess that gives you the indication, right? Look at the coloring there. It's not really a berry color, is it? That's not what you'd expect for berry. This looks like a light, like I keep saying, it looks like a guava, like guava juice. It's not very nice. Will I continue to drink it? You know it. Will I finish them all? You bet I will. Will I get them again? Heck no. Is the experience any better out of a glass? Nah. In fact, it's worse. It covers your tongue and you get all the taste buds going at the same time. Ugh. From what I understand, the Jack Daniels and berry, not the premix can that I've got here today, but the actual concept of a berry and Jack Daniels mix began in festivals. So at various German music festivals, there'd be Jack Daniels bartenders that would mix with berry, a version of some berry recipe, Jack Daniels on the fly. Now, I understand that this premix can is a mass-produced version of that recipe. Now, if that's the case, then the recipe needs fixing. But I don't know, is this just a bad representation of that festival mix? I only know one other person who's had this. Perdbeer, if you're watching this, drop a comment below. I'll pin it and you can tell us what you think of this. Well, folks, in the words of Les Claypool from Primus, they can't all be zingers. This one is not a zinger, this one is a dinger. However, we are still in the Royal National Park. We've had two 10% Jack premixes. Perfect mindset and perfect frame of mind to continue exploring this beautiful national park. Okay, well, there's a cave up here. Let's go and investigate the limestone cave. Well, okay, the trail here, the path, has become a little bit disused, let's just say. Well, this looks like the caves. Let's get up there and have a little look-ski. It is a cave. G'day, Nick. I was expecting this to be a little larger. Hey, Nicholas. This is the Nick Cave. Perhaps there's a second cave on this side. I'll tell you what, it's gotten so hot. It must be about 34 Celsius. I feel like I'm gonna not be here for long. I'm gonna go back down and take a swim, I think. Of course, there's trash here. It's cooler in here too. I'm gonna get this off and chill here for a bit. When you see this, like obviously someone's come and camped here, right? Some dude's gone, I'll go and camp there, and like left their shit, got a, what's this, a 6-volt battery sitting up there, decaying. They left all their pots and pans and shit here. They've wanted to enjoy this space. You can see there's black on the ceiling, like there's black soot, so they've obviously had a fire in here. So they've wanted to enjoy, like what I've done, wanted to enjoy the cave. But they've just left all their shit here. Like who, like, people, if you bring stuff in, you take it back out with you. I don't want to turn up to this beautiful cave and see your fry pan. It just gets me down. The more I go out into the bush, into the wildlife, the more I get frustrated with people. Are we not living in a All right. I'm not gonna get on that tangent. Let's get out of this cave, head back to some water, and maybe take a swim. It's pretty damn hot here. I am now off the trail. The plan, the rough plan, I know that the waterway is in that gorge. As long as I keep going sort of downhill and towards the gorge, I'll eventually hit the trail. But at the moment, there ain't no path. And look at this. I'm just cruising through this crap. Probably about now when I should be letting you know, I'm wearing ting-tongs, flip-flops. You don't want to be doing this in flip-flops, I can tell you now. It's not easy at all. We've come to a bit of a clearing here. Straight line across the Royal National Park. I'm gonna kind of head probably this way and ideally hit the path. Oh no, we gotta be on that path soon. The idea of this was to save some time. I don't know if I have. It can't be much further through here, right? Surely. What's that? What is that? Does that look like a trail, a path, a track? Hey, you hear that snappage? I'm gonna just sit here for a second because that's a bit painful. The snap you just heard, just waiting for it to see if it starts bleeding. It's not gonna start bleeding. That snap put my foot, my fin chop from last week, right in this epicenter. It's not gonna start bleeding now. Oh, hang on, I've got blood here. Okay, so there's a secondary, get out of there. A secondary item here, but I was gonna actually talk about, oh, excuse me. But either way, it's only a little, it's nothing major, right? It's nothing to write home about. What I was gonna say is, I've found the freaking path. Look at this. There it is, right there, folks. That's the trail. That is the trail back. Let's just get across there. We are on it. I thought I'd cut some time out doing that. I mean, I did, but I probably wouldn't recommend it. Now I'm all hot and sweaty. Got some blood going down there. I do want to take a swim. Hey, hello. Plah, plah, plah. I wouldn't recommend you do this in flip-flops. Not the kind of desired footwear for a bush bash in the Australian outback. We're not in the outback, we're in the Royal National Park. You might say, well, what did you do it for, dude? I grew up here. I know this place. I know what to look for. I take the calculated risk. I wouldn't suggest you do this, though. That's honest, I wouldn't suggest you do it. Let's go and take a swim. Whoa, it's cold! It's also very shallow! Wow! It's also very cold! So refreshing though, holy moly! I know I didn't recommend you walk through the Aussie bush in thongs, but I would highly recommend a dip in ice cold water in the Royal National Park. Yeah! Wow! I feel so refreshed after getting in this water. Ice cold water. It reinvigorates you, doesn't it? Beautiful, really, really beautiful. I feel like the start of my day again. Now on the way down to this water area, I did pass a bunch of holiday makers, two of which were Germans, and I was talking about YouTube and this and that, and I was explaining how I did this review earlier about the Jack Daniels and berry. Do they know the flavor? Do they know this festival flavor? Oh yes, we know. Do you want to have a bit of a chit chat on camera once I have a swim? Yeah, we would like to. You'll mug the swim and then come back. It's not really how they talked, but you know what I'm saying. They said, go and have your swim, come back up, we'll have a chit chat. Now they're right here on the ridge watching me do this. Hallo! 5 Minuten, ja? They're watching me going, what the hell? So let's go back up from here, have a chat to the Germans, and see what they think. Oh, that's, we're out of time! I keep running out of time on my own channel. You think I'd get that checked out by now, right? Hey, look, if you like what you've seen here on the channel and you want to contribute financially, there's plenty of ways to do that in the description field of this video. And if you haven't done this already and you want to make sure you don't miss any of my future uploads, hit the subscribe button here. You can also check out my previous vlog here or a random vlog there, and you can become a patron of mine here. What's that? No, I'm busy with my end slate. I'll be with you in a few seconds. A few more seconds is all I require. All right, I'm coming now.